Good day, Appleton SLPs. Moving on to Module 3. So, just a quick overview of where we've been. We've done our overview of language sample analysis. You've gotten the opportunity to elicit some samples, and you've got to be able to practice that elicitation, and we've discussed that in our meeting together. And you have also had the opportunity to start looking at some transcripts, in particular the transcript that you collected. So that's where we've been. Where are we going now in this module? We're going to start really getting into the analysis of the language sample. What can we do? How can we really use the power of SALT to analyze those language samples? We're going to talk about how to interpret the data that we're getting. And then as we continue throughout the rest, we'll further refine those skills. We're getting into the point where you should hopefully feel comfortable collecting some samples, starting to feel a level of comfort with SALT, especially after this module. So the activities that we're going to do, the training activities and practice activities that you're going to do are watching 2 videos on how to analyze using SALT, so how to analyze a transcript using SALT. And then we're going to take SALT for a little test drive, or at least you are going to take SALT for a little test drive. So the first video you're going to watch is a 12-minute video. And this is going to provide an overview of just basic analysis of language samples. So it's a really nice video showing a screenshot of what the process looks like. So you'll see what SALT looks like. You'll see Joyelle going through some of these different examples and what you're going to do. And then the second video is a 13-minute video on database comparisons. So within SALT, one of the really nice things is that we have databases of typically developing speakers. So you can compare your students' performance on the language sample to that database, and you get a report like this. I know it's really hard to see on here, but you have some the score of your student, how many standard deviations they are away from the mean, and what that mean performance is. So those are the main training videos for Module 3, a 12-minute video and then a 13-minute video. You'll have the opportunity to learn a lot about the language samples. We're also going to share some resources. So there's a really nice handout that shows what the different measures are, the different SALT variables or measures. So it says, what they are and gives you a description of them. Also, this is something that's been around for a while, clinical typologies. So what do some of these different measures mean, right? So if you have a student who has word finding issues, what might that look like on this language sample output? And then you have SALT itself. So you have SALT, you hopefully have your transcript, you can open it, you're not going to break it, you can go for it. You can get in there, look at the transcript, and you can start to run some of these different analyses. One hint that I just think is one of the most useful features of SALT are these help buttons. Okay, so whatever window you're on within SALT, if you click on the help button, it'll give you all kinds of information. Within help, you can do searches. It has a very rich library. So again, be bold. Open up SALT. Open up your transcript. Start messing around with things. If you get confused, get lost, click on these help buttons and see what you can find. So within Module 3, you have a practice opportunity. So you're going to complete that analysis of your first sample. You're going to look at that standard measure report and see what you are thinking. We're also going to have you hopefully be able to collect another language sample. Okay, so we want to build off of where we've been. We want to give you the opportunities to collect some language samples, to have practice with that elicitation, to really refine those skills and improve your fidelity to the elicitation protocols. So you're going to have the opportunity to collect another language sample and submit it to SALT for transcription. It could be a student on your caseload. If you have any evals going on, it could be an eval that you're doing. So final thoughts. Again, thank you for your participation. I hope that this has been something that's been meaningful and worthwhile for you. I know it's you're very busy. I know this is a time commitment. Hopefully the time investment is worthwhile. If you have any issues going on, let us know. If most of you have been able to keep up with the material, we see the stuff coming in. If you're having any issues keeping up with the material or any questions, we're just one email or phone call away. And you can also talk to Terry and she can relay it to us as well. So I hope all is well. I think I've said that about 10 times now, but I truly do. I know that it's a stressful time. Um, it's also an exciting time. You know, we've rounded the corner. We're starting to get into that second half of the year. The days are getting longer, so let's take that momentum and really keep going and keep moving forward. Have a great day.